It is it's 5 days after I posted my video about having had a miscarriage, and I'm making another one because it got like significantly worse, the situation, and apparently making these videos functions like therapy for me. I don't know why. What happened over the past couple days was completely unnecessary. If there's a way for me to provide some information, I guess, that would keep it from happening to someone else, that would be really great. So here's what happened yesterday. Little medical update. It is an ectopic pregnancy, and I'm bleeding internally, and my fallopian tube is ruptured, so I'm going into surgery, and hopefully they're gonna save my tube, but I guess I'll be fine. It's routine and not, it doesn't sound like it's a huge deal, but I will, hi. Get some childcare for the afternoon. Hello. I'm out of surgery. I lost a fallopian tube. And, what else? Oh, they found a lot of scarring on my other one, so that's not great news. You know how I know you love me?
No.
Because you knew that this would be too matchy-matchy. So you brought me a pair of contrasting sweatpants.
I did.
I really do appreciate that. As it stands now, I basically can no longer have natural pregnancy, which I feel really guilty for even. I mean, I have 2 healthy children. I'm so lucky. It just really is hard to have, I guess, have that decision made for me when I wasn't sure that I know there are other options. That was a sort of hard reality to wake up to. But I wanted to tell you some of the takeaways I got from this, and I took notes so I wouldn't forget. So let me look at my notes. The first thing is that I don't think I knew off the top of my head what an ectopic pregnancy was. An ectopic pregnancy is when the pregnancy starts in the fallopian tube, so it's unsustainable. If left undealt with, will almost like certainly rupture and could cause you to lose your tube, which is what happened to me. My friend was who told me to take a pregnancy test to see if maybe I had an ectopic pregnancy, and she had to basically force me to do that. So I think the first thing that I sort of learned from this is when something feels wrong, like check it out. I was having cramping and bleeding in mid-cycle for 4 days, and that's obviously not normal, but because I could deal with it, I wasn't planning on dealing with it. Second thing is advocate for yourself. You know, with the cramping and bleeding, I said I thought it was an ectopic pregnancy. My friend said she thought that's what it was. They checked for it. They were like, no, it's probably just a normal pregnancy. The ER did send me home saying like, oh, the pain will probably hopefully resolve on its own, and it might be kidney stones. And I was like, what? Okay. Went home, and hopefully everything would be fine. And I knew it wasn't fine. And the next thing is have an amazing OB, because I went to see my OB the next day, and she didn't feel right about it, and she called me all weekend long and insisted on blood test after blood test, and then finally insisted I come in for an ultrasound and had me in the ER within like an hour. And the last thing that I learned was to ask for hugs. Got out of surgery, found out what was going on, cried, and asked for hugs from like pretty much everybody. And they gave them to me, which was really nice. Anyway, I'm just making this because I hope that if you have similar symptoms or know someone who does, that this occurs to you, and also because this just, I don't know, this just didn't feel necessary, and I'd like for it to not happen to someone else. Bye. I'll be right here.